Hello, everybody. Everybody's doing well, wherever you are. Nice day. It's November 8th, I believe. 7th, I'm sorry. Still warm here in middle Florida, in the mid-80s, so it's seasonably warm. So this is an explanation for the most recent message from November 1st. I apologize for taking so long getting it to you. It's a shorter message. Within the ancient lies the new. See a landscape of failed to do. So it was like, look back in history, you see everything that's going on now, and you see a landscape, you see all this evidence, panorama of what mankind failed to do, and still continues to fail to do. Mankind has never learned throughout history. Brushstrokes worn upon the canvas, we must walk through what life hands us. So our lives are just like brushstrokes upon the canvas, just like a painting. We must walk through whatever life hands us, whether it's from God, from the devil, from our own choices. We have to endure it. It's our journey. Replete with the trappings of man-made life, what comes with the trappings of man-made life, man has brought him chaos and strife. So with all these increased trappings and technology and everything that we've invented, come up with, we've also brought upon ourselves more chaos and strife. Just different kinds, same kinds, different ways, different picture, different face, but also more internal strife. I alone show the path through each day, for I am the truth and the way. Jesus, obviously. So supreme in the power and might, for I am the word and the light. Consequences abound for failure to hear, falling to worry, doubt, and fear. So, fall to worry, doubt, and fear, again, those three biggest weapons of the devil. Consequences abound. And you fail to hear Jesus speaking to you, then you fall into the hands of the traps of the devil. Joyful understanding I've shared all along, always there to help us understand and guide us. Sowing the seeds in rhythm and song, these rhythm and rhyme messages and through other communications. He's constantly communicating and showing us and giving us understanding, helping us along the way. But if we're not hearing it, we're not paying attention, tacitly repulsing all manner of darkness, tacitly repulsing all manner of darkness in a way that is understood without being directly stated. In other words, in this reference, he and all heaven have been repulsing all manner of darkness without us realizing it, in a way that we can't see and fully understand, and it's not visible to us. Guiding light through all this darkness. Behemoths of sound and of fury, pushing about all in a hurry. So behemoths would be all these people in power and authority and wealth, through sound, with all their sound and fury, rushing about all in a hurry. Again, there's chaos and strife. Rushing around, not realizing where they're going, all about themselves. They're in this spiritual form and physical form. They're trying to dissuade the sheep of my flock as time runs out on mankind's clock. Trying to dissuade either the darkness directly or indirectly manipulating these people, these behemoths in our society. Trying to dissuade, to turn his flock a wrong direction, away from the light. As time runs out on mankind's clock. Hours went by, minutes, now seconds. So the hours on our clock are long gone. And we're into minutes. Those are gone. Now we're in the final seconds, or the last minute of man's clock. All God's glory so now beckons, calling his children to not look astray, for soon upon you the final day. So all of heaven is calling you, in all different manner and methods that they can muster to try to get you to turn to God and get your mind and your heart, your spirit in order. Joy to behold the child's eye that sees so clearly the how and why. So it's a joy for them to behold the child. Remember, he says, come to me as a little child. Not childish, but as a little child, unpolluted, unprejudiced, uncorrupted, sees clearly, no obstructions, internal, external. That's what he's talking about here. Sees so clearly the how and the why. Uncorrupted by devilish intent, not yet fallen to tongues that invent. That's clear cut. Falseness of word and of deed, planting desires for what they don't need, or alternate, with planting within them a devilish seed. And that's exactly what's been going on throughout man's history. A falseness of word and of deed, but those majority people follow and adhere to, planting desires for what they don't need. Again, it speaks right to prosperity theology. Planting within them a devilish seed. Through the course of human endeavor, entire mankind's history, evil has always tried to sever, or has become even more clever, ever more clever, the cord that binds God's light to thee. They're always constantly trying to sever that cord that connects us to God. Begun long ago beneath the tree, you know what that is. Salvation, a thing promised at the start, no matter how far you drifted apart. Still that promise is there. Never too late. A promise not given in little sincerity. It was not given in little sincerity. It wasn't given blasé or just carefree attitude. I mean, he's serious, very sincere promise. So why, with that being said, so why doubt? So why doubt? Believe with temerity, with excessive boldness. Temerity means here. A promise not given in little sincerity, so why doubt? Believe with excessive boldness, temerity. You must do thy part in journey. We all have a part. We all have a part. He helps and guides you, but you guys still got to do your part. To attain the light of God's glory. What is your part? Believe, repent, forgive, and let go. By the time of God's passing hand, nothing shall remain of present land. It'll totally be redone. Canvas, wiped clean, to once again return Eden as it was when God walked amongst all his creation. So everything to be wiped clean, the canvas of earth. Return Eden as it was when, I've been saying for all along, when God walked amongst all his creation. No need for boundaries, nor any nation. They're all, and I said, they're all going to fall one by one. All are of one and one alone. God in heaven no longer condone. Evil repulsed to its destruction. For he failed to receive final instruction. He being the devil, got kicked out, fell from grace before he learned everything there is to learn. But through his vanity, he thinks he can defeat God. But he didn't learn everything there is to learn about God or his power. So that's his downfall. So that's that one. Thank you, Jesus. Praise God. Hope that gave understanding to it. And those seeds take root within you and learn and grow. Again, keep going back and reading these old ones and seeing how, so you can judge your growth and understanding. And as always, enjoy the rest of your day. Peace of Christ. God bless.